Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about Lando Norris's view on track limits, as well as quite the penalty Red Bull has been issued. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Lando Norris and track limits, and as we know with track limits, you're allowed 3 strikes, and if you get one more after that, you're going to get a 5-second time penalty. Now, during his early race battle with Charles Leclerc, Norris breached track limits 3 times, so he had to be very careful throughout the rest of the Grand Prix, and he did not pick up a penalty because he did not breach the white lines anymore. But one of his strikes, which came on lap 19, happened when Norris ran wide when he went wheel to wheel with Leclerc in their fight for second place, and now Norris has criticised the decision to flag him for going off the track. When asked if those track limit strikes forced him to drive conservatively for the race, Norris said, as quoted by Racing News 365, "A little bit. The places which were easy to go off were turn 9 over the crest of the hill, and then the last 2 corners. I think I was on 3 strikes by like lap 10, so I didn't put myself in the best position. But then one of my strikes was because I was racing. That's one of the silliest rules that we have. We're invited to try and race, but if you race too much, you get a penalty for it. I got a track limit strike for trying to go around the outside and losing time to Charles, so it doesn't really make much sense in terms of going racing, but it definitely made my life that little bit tricky, especially turn 19 with the wind. It was pretty inconsistent." But let's move on to Red Bull, with them being issued quite the penalty following the United States Grand Prix. As we know, Max Verstappen won the Grand Prix. He dominated the race, but following the Grand Prix, Red Bull were summoned to the stewards. And the reason they were summoned is for an issue that happened before the Grand Prix got underway, when a crew member tried to return to the grid against Marshall's instructions after the formation lap had begun. Basically, Autosport say it has been confirmed to Autosport by multiple sources that the purpose of the invasion was to remove a vertical strip of duct tape attached to the pit wall to aid Lando Norris in positioning his car in front of his grid box. This part of the incident escaped the attention of the FOM TV cameras, but is understood to have been captured by trackside CCTV. Now, re-entering the grid after it's been cleared is a breach of the safety protocols. So what that Red Bull team member did, yeah, it's no surprise the FIA have clamped down on that, and as a result, Red Bull have been issued a €50,000 fine, €25,000 of which has been suspended for the rest of the season. And the steward's verdict said a team member re-entered the gatewell area at gate 1 in proximity of the second grid position after the formation lap had commenced, and at the moment the pit marshal started to close the gate. According to the report from the pit marshals, the team member did not appear to react to their efforts to prevent him from entering the gatewell area. The team representative stated during the hearing that the team member informed him that he was not aware of the efforts of the marshals to stop him. However, the stewards determined that any person affiliated to a team or other stakeholders should be aware that entering the track or hindering the safety measures to prepare the track for the race after the grid has been cleared is absolutely prohibited. Thus, irrespective of whether or not the instructions of the relevant officials have been realised by the person concerned, hindering or delaying the process of closing the gates before the race start must be considered as an unsafe act, and therefore a significant penalty to the team is warranted. In order to prevent any reoccurrence, a portion of the financial penalty is suspended. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.